Hi guys, it's Kat here. It's pretty early in the morning, but I just wanted to get this video done. I'm about to send off these journals that I've made, and thought I'd showcase it before they went. I have to say these are probably one of the best lots of journals I've done so far. I'm fairly new to the junk journal scene, and this is probably about my sixth lot of journals I've made now, but I'm very, very happy with the results. I did do a course by Mrs. Cogg's Crafts, one of her Teachables courses. Could be getting that confused because I've actually just enrolled in Nick the Booksmith's one of her courses as well. But yeah, I'm soaking everything up and learning and developing my style. But yeah, enough of that. I just wanted to get going with all of this, and I did it slightly differently to the course that I did, because I have done a few, and I sort of had in mind what I wanted to do, and I wanted to try out a couple of different things. But here's they're garden nature type journals, and there's also some animal images in there as well. So this one here is a gift, and this is about to be sent out, hopefully to be received in time for Christmas. Let's talk about the book itself. It's made out of chipboard. I got the board from Officeworks, but I have actually bought some other board which is called MDF board, which is 3mm thick, which I will be trying for my next lot of journals. But it's quite a sturdy cover. I'm not sure exactly the dimensions, but I think it's roughly 5 inches by 9 inches, and then I think that would be like a 2-inch spine there. So with the tassel, I've made the tassel with the little embellishments on top, and I've punched a little hole with the eyelet and attached it with a jump ring. And these are just various laces that have been used throughout the book as well. The cover is fabric, and I've done the images with a couple of little buttons sewn on, and then I don't know if you can see this, but this is, I'll hold this up, capture life's moments. Now I'm not sure what the owner will do with this as it is a gift, but apparently she has been doing lots of lovely drawings of flowers and animals, hence why we've got the animal and flower images. So the closure that I've used is sari silk. So we'll open up this one. Now, the journals that I did, they're pretty much the same, except for there's a few different pages in between. So this one, so I'll just bring this one into the frame of it. This one's actually mine, because I knew that if I had made a journal, especially after doing the course, that I would want to keep one for myself. So I made myself a journal as well. But I wanted to try out using some repurposed necklaces that I have picked up, very pretty ones, like through my up shopping hauls. So this one, the closure on this one is just some repurposed necklace, which I quite like the beads on this, and I'm going to use this one as my gardening journal. So all my plants, and it's got 4 signatures. Each journal's got 4 signatures, so I was thinking along the lines of one for each season, and I will make notes of the flowers and the plants that do well in my garden, and just all the care notes, and then like my retic timer and fertilizing, and I've got a worm farm, just things like that. I just thought I would keep notes, because it's one of those things, every year we turn off the retic at the back, It's just one of those cheap ones on the tap timer, but it works very effectively. And then when it comes around to turning it back on again, I never remember how to do it. So I found the manual instructions, downloaded it off the internet, printed it out, and it's going to go into this journal. So little things like that, you know, you sort of once or every few months you have to refer to. I thought this would be an ideal way of keeping record of all that sort of thing. So I will put that one aside for now, and back to this one. So this one here, the tassel I did, as I said, I put this lovely little charm on it and all the laces. This is very much in the style of Mrs. Cogg's Crafts, and I absolutely love all the lace. On the top, we've got these beautiful little paper clips with the lace embellishments, and then on the side here, we've got all these lovely tabs, and I have put a few charms throughout the book. But let's dive in and have a look. So, as I said, this is the signatures are sewn in, so you cannot see on, you know, so it's all hidden. I've used waxed linen thread and got these cute little tags inside. So, image of a frog. I believe that this was Artie May's, and it's like their nature. So I should have looked this up and written it down. But it's Artie May's, and I think it's one of the nature collections that they have on there. So I'll just do a flip through. I did some stamping and the tea-stained paper, dyed tea-stained paper with some vintage pages out of some books. This one's on different trees. Beautiful quotes that I found. These are field notes that I actually found a book in one of the, you know, more rare type book shops. Yeah, and I found these lovely book field notes, so I'm quite pleased to have gotten those. This is more paper from the Artie May's collection. Some lace tabs and then fabric textile tabs sewed on the edges of the pages. And there's a little dragonfly charm, more stenciling, and some more pages out of a book. Cute little squirrel there. The images are from Mrs. Cogg's Crafts. I just love her work. She sources the most beautiful images and does such a good job, and they're so reasonably priced. Little flashcards there. More stenciling. I love that image, and like the little tags. I've just put these little punches, and I don't know if that shows up very clearly on the camera there, but just a vintage or sort of more of a princess, and she's found a frog and she's just picked it up and she's dropping it off to the side. Some more stenciling there, some more quotes. So this, as I said, this is a gift, and the lady has been drawing, and I found this in one of the books on drawing dogs, advice from an artist, so I thought that would be a nice page. And there's some examples there of rough sketches and simple line drawing. Some more stenciling. I need to find more of these types of lace because I really like the effect of these. There's some more images from Mrs. Cogg's Crafts. And yeah, button card. I've got a bit of a mild obsession with buttons at the moment, and I found a lovely shop that they've got, the owner of the shop has got a bit of an obsession with buttons, and she's got the most amazing collection. So I went in and I bought some of these. So I spent the other night probably for about 2 hours, and I just stitched up buttons on about 6 cards. So I thought the blue went nicely, so I included one of these. Got that in some happy mail, and I thought that will just go well. There's the other side of the field notes, and some more of the tree pages from the book I found. I like these little flashcards, they're quite fun to make. And doily, stenciling. And that's the first signature there, second signature. And it's more Artie Mae's. I'm not sure if that's Artie Mae's, but yeah, it's something I found anyway, that I thought would go nicely. More field notes. There's some, I think this might be coffee stained paper actually. I did put a few sheets of coffee stained paper. There's a nice butterfly charm, and that's an owl little tag, and that's some Tim Holtz paper there. I made these tags quite a while ago actually, and I thought they would go nicely in the book. More stenciling, more little mini tags, and a doily, some music paper. I thought this was just so cute. This little koala bear, it's out of one of the vintage books. And I backed it with some tea stain graph paper. More Mrs. Cogg's images. It's a lovely quote I found from Cheryl Crow there. So yeah, all my quotes were all garden and nature themed. And there's some more papers. Thought they were very pretty botanical images there. And there's the inside middle, some little butterfly punches that I used for the little strings. Yes. I think this actually is it'll come to me in a minute. May Gibbs, yes, To Meet May, West Australian, Little Gum Nuts. This is a book about her life actually. Yep. There's the other side of the koala bear. More stenciling. I left a lot of space in here. I was very tempted to embellish these and make all the tags, etc. But I thought, no, I would leave a lot of the pages blank so that the owner can decorate them. She may end up using this as an art journal, so that's why I like the simplicity of it. And then, yep, some stenciling. The best is yet to be. So that's the second signature. So the signatures are 15 pages. So that makes it 4 signatures. So in total there's 240 writing pages, but double-sided. There's the image of a little frog there. Doily. Some more vintage paper, tags, another owl tag that I made. I do want to make an owl tag, an owl journal one day, and hence why I was playing around with some of these owl tags, and I thought they would fit quite nicely. That's some Tim Holtz paper. This is Tracy Fox. One of her downloads there. I just love what she's done there. Field notes. It's a good opportunity for me to have a look through all the pages. There's the middle signature there. Another banner. rose charm there. Love that. Fill your papers with the breathings of your heart, William Wordsworth. I have a beautiful leather planner cover, and I've had that etched into the front cover in the bottom right hand corner. It's the other side of the field notes. Oh, I could fill that with something, so I'll pop something in there. Oh, it's more Tim Holtz paper there. Stenciling there with the coffee stains. I like that. Yeah. And that's the third signature. So now we're looking at the fourth signature here. That is a bit Christmassy, but I thought I'd include it anyway, even though it's not a Christmas journal, but I just liked it. Field notes, an owl image. That's a little postcard that I did. Just got my details on there, some stamping, and then I did some collaging just on the back there. Some more of the, I would say that's May Gibbs again, and I've backed it with some graph paper. More another William Wordsworth quote. I love that stencil. And there's the middle signature. A little tag. I think that's very cute, that little image there. And there's our images there. And there's just some information on the sari silk that I use in the journal, just because it does tend to get a little bit stringy and frayed, and it's all little bits, remnants from sari that gets thrown onto the floor of the textile mill, and then they collect them and they sew them together and they make these gorgeous sari silk ribbons. And you can also get them with multicolours, which I have got one of those as well. Oh, there's the other side of our image. Oops, a little bit of glue on the paper there. So I've also done this for the benefit of a friend of mine who placed the order, because she actually won't get to see the journal. She's in South Australia and this is going to Victoria. So I'll send a link to this video so she can see. Oops, can't get that one. Field notes. And yeah, we're coming to the end. So I need to get more, as I said, of these types of little lacy and tassel trims and things, because I didn't have many of those in my collection. Some more stamping there. And Vincent van Gogh quote, and there's the back. And that's it. So that's that one there. So let's pop that one to the side. And this one here, as I said, this is mine that I will keep, and I put this lovely little necklace that I found, and then it's got a little lobster claw closure. So this one here, life, I don't know if you can see that, life is about creating yourself. And I found these buttons. I think I got these on eBay, handmade with love. So I absolutely adore magnolias. So I chose that for my inside cover. So I won't go through this one because it's pretty much the same. There's my button card there.
and Tim Holtz paper, and there's some more of these little tags, and I always love this one, so I decided that I'm going to keep that one. That one's going to be for me. And but what I will show you is the pages that I chose. Yeah, I found these lovely ones of bees, so some info, and quite interesting reading these. I used to struggle with the idea of chopping up books, and then I just sort of along the way got the message that these books sit on shelves and for years and years unread, and by us putting them into the junk journals like this, we're giving them a second breath of life, and they're quite interesting to read. Yeah, I was actually, the other side of the page of this is not the continuation of this story, so I was like, oh, I want to know what happened. But I actually learned quite a bit about bees by reading that. I mean, I obviously knew, learned things as a child, but you do tend to sort of forget. So I'll just flick through and show you the book pages, just these lovely images of flowers, because I'm really getting into my flowers. I have actually started growing some flowers suitable for pressing, and that's why I actually was attracted to that image, just to know the different bits of the flowers, because the big chunkier flowers, you actually get like a X-Acto knife and you slice them down the middle and then you press them into the page. So I just thought it'd be interesting. I remember in biology in high school learning about all of this. So yeah, I thought that was quite good. So what else have I got in here? Let me show you. Yeah, there's some more. Yeah, some lovely bird images that I found. Love birds. Look at that beautiful owl. Just trying to see what type of owl that is. An eagle. Love eagles. Oops. There you go. More bird images. I thought about covering these over with tea stain paper, but I actually liked the information on here and whereabouts in Australia you can find these birds, so I just kept it in there. So as I said, this is just going to be a very quick through on this one, because the elements are pretty much similar with the other journal that I did the flip through on. Look at that. It's a snowy owl, I would say. Oops. And yeah, some little images here. I think I got that in some Happy Mail. And more of the images, the flowers from Mrs. Cobb's Crafts. Put that in there. I love the way this music paper and the stenciling worked out. Coming from South Australia, and I've been in Perth for, gosh, over 30 years. I still look at birds, and I'm not quite sure of their names, because I know all the ones obviously from the South Australia, but yeah, it's one thing I've never really done, is got to know the names, and yeah, it's something I'd like to do. I always admire people when you walk around and they go, oh yeah, that's a yellow wagtail, or that's a white, oh, it's a Richard's pipit. And the same with the flowers, like, you're going along the, nature parks, and they go, oh yeah, that's a such and such flower. And I don't mind leaving these blank, because I know from my own personal journaling, I like to make tags as I go. So yeah, as I said, I wanted to leave the journals so that they can be decorated to the owner's tastes along the way. And I just love that owl image. And That's a bantam owl. We actually get owls around where I live. It's a tawny owl. There you go, barn owl. Love the barn owls. I think we get barn owls here. I live in the Swan Valley in WA, and yeah, we see them quite a bit flying around. In fact, my fiance was driving to work one morning in the early hours. It was probably about, I don't know, 5 in the morning, and one flew across the road and he actually hit it. But I don't think he killed it. I think it just flew off. They're that big and solid. But yeah, it just flew straight into his path as he was driving. I've actually never seen one, but I did see one when we first moved in here. I did, and also when I came to look at my block when the house was being built, I saw fox tracks. They were just little fox tracks across some. Obviously a fox had been wandering around during the evening, and you can tell fox tracks because they're actually single file. Whereas a dog, you'll see the 4 sets of paws, but foxes, it's literally a single file. Someone pointed that out to me, and I thought that was quite interesting. Wolves, love wolves. So that's mine. There's the middle page there. Oh, here we go, some more owls. Tawny owl, long-eared owl, British owl. Just love that. My fiance is from London, so I love that. Okay, and that's pretty much it. There we go. Oh, one more page. Yeah, I'll read that. That's more about some flowers there, and beautiful bee image up there, and just a bit more information. Looks like a bit of a squirrel down there. Oh, it's this is the way that seeds are scattered different ways. And Dalai Lama quote. Yeah, that was a lot of fun finding all these quotes, but I've got them saved in a Word document, so I can now make more journals like this. And I've got the pages ready to go. So there we go, guys. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed. I know it's a bit of a long video, but I really wanted to showcase these, as I'm very proud of these, and I'm looking forward to making some more. Thank you.